Okay, so on the JP side of Dokkan, they have started their winter celebration, and with that comes with the new Dokkan Fest Android 13, who transforms. Now, in terms of pay-to-play, not too exciting, especially when you just had, you know, one of the best Dokkan Fest cards to release, the STR Cooler. But when it comes to free-to-play, oh, did we get the good end of the stick. So what we got was the Android 13 STR from the Barbershop's Dokkan Awakening, which he becomes a really, really good card, as well as a new card, the Android 14 and 15 physical duo card, which we are going to be showcasing in today's video. The reason why I'm showcasing them first is because of the fact that it makes the most sense. Showcase them first, and then later on we'll be using them in tomorrow's video to showcase the Android 13, so that we can have 2 videos and not just one. So we're going to quickly talk about the card. Of course, I do have them at 100%. They are an extreme physical card with 10,765 HP, 10,768 attack, and 6,344 defense. They are the Target Goku, which is the new category released with the Dokkan Fest Android 13. 3 key and 50% stat boost. They cause supreme damage to the enemy and lower attack, which is very handy for Super Battle Road. Okay, so for the passive skill, it is quite the long one. First off, attack and defense plus 70% at the start of the turn, which is great already. They are able to see where the enemy is going to super attack, plus an additional attack and defense plus 70% when you have a Android 13 on the team attacking at the same turn. So, that is just the regular Android 13, not the Fusion Android 13 with the blue buff one. So, not only that, all allies attack and defense plus 30% and reduce damage received by 30% when your team has the Fusion Android 13, the big buff blue one, attacking in the same turn. So, you either get 140% attack and defense with the regular Android 13 with them, or you get pretty much 100% attack and defense for the card with the Fusion Android 13, and I believe it is calculated separately, so you should get a little bit more than usual. And not only that, you do get the damage received. So with the Fusion Android 13, they focus a little bit more on defense, technically, and then when the normal Android 13 is there, more focused on the attack. Now, for the hidden potential system, we've given them 15 critical, 8 additional, and 3 dodge. Other than lowering attack, isn't really that important to get the additional super attack. Maximize on the crits because they are a pretty good damage dealer. I mean, I hope they are, since this is going to be my first time using them. And then we have 3 dodge just in case. You know, it could be very helpful, especially if you're not running an Android 13 on the team. Now, for the link skills, we have Red Ribbon Army, Android Assault, Tough as Nails, Cold Judgment, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Shattering Limits. So we got Nightmare and Fear and Faith, which is really good. And then the categories they are in is Androids Join Forces, Artificial Life Forms, and then Target Goku. Unfortunately, no movie bosses. They would have been a great category addition, but unfortunately, they aren't classified as a boss. So to activate the passive of the 14 and 15, we do have our friend Android 13, which also transforms into the Fusion Android 13. So linking them up together should be able to showcase both of the passives. We have, we're running Artificial Life Forms as the leader, just so we get the 100% stat boost. And then we just have a bunch of supports in there. So with that said, let's jump into the Goku Black Dokkan event. And hopefully we get surprised by this card. We do have them in the rotation with the Android 13, which is quite nice. We do only have, I think, 5 turns in order to showcase the 140% attack and defense. So hopefully we get as decent amounts of crit. But if not, it should be okay. With the Android 13 not transform, he also supports us as well, giving us extra boost in attack. So it's going to be really, really nice. Now I'm just going to put the Frieza here because he only supports movie bosses, and we've already figured out that the 14 and 15 are not movie bosses units. The reason I brought him here along anyway was because of the fact that we're versing Int, and he's just a nice, you know, damage reduction unit. So let's go and figure out our rotations right here. It should be fixed once LSL comes along. And I can't wait to see what our first attack and defense stat is going to be, because we have a good rotation. With, you know, double support in there, 140% attack and defense. I believe the 70% attack and defense is activated as soon as they're on the field. I don't think you have to attack first or anything like that. I might be wrong. This is pretty sure the first time a unit has ever done this, I believe. So let's see what the stats are. 129,000 attack without grabbing the key. Let me grab the key. Let me grab the key real quick. 174,000 attack stat and 70,000 defense, almost equivalent to a 55% Android 13. The banner just released like 2 hours ago, so I was even lucky to find this guy. So, okay, so the attack and defense has been raised because we are activating the 4C super attack right there. So he is super attacking at the start, which is quite nice to know. Although we were going to put him in the start anyway. Let's see how much they tank for the first hit. 41,000. 883,000 attack stat. Could be a little bit better. I was hoping for the 1,000,000 attack stat, but I believe that is because they have 135% 12 key multiplier. That might have hurt it a little bit. But still, we are not versing the type advantage just yet, so we can see how well they do when we verse the ints. In terms of attack links, we can pretty much only activate Nightmare for the extra percentage boost in attack. Other than that, Cold Judgment gives us 20% increase in the defense, which I believe the Android 13 does not have, so so that's quite nice to know. At least he's activating Red Ribbon Army, which is an attack plus 300. Okay, so we have the setup ready. I do want to get past this STR phase as fast as we can. The reason for that is so that we can get to the int phase before the transformation activates. So that's what our plan is going to be. And for some reason, we're able to foresee the super attack. Wait, is that the heal back? Why are we able to see the super attack? I'm so confused. I haven't done the Goku Black Dokkan event for so long. Am I stupid? Nobody here is able to foresee super attack with their passive skill, so I have no idea what's going on. Because usually with the healing ability, it's just like a little text, I believe. Unless they changed it on JP. We'll see. So we should be expecting a super attack on the first hit. Second hit. Third hit. There it is. I got it opposite way around. But for some reason, we got the 4C super attack. I'm not complaining. Now, I believe, do we get more attack stat in the middle here? 131. 131. Okay, no. But we're going to just do this and see how well that goes. Putting him in the middle. Unfortunately, the Cell's passive skill by lowering the defense does not activate here. Let's grab this one key here. 177,000 attack stat. So, near the same. A little bit more, I believe, because Cell is a 30% support. But anyway, this is a little showcase of what the AGL 13 can do. Unfortunately, wasn't able to take him out there. 898,000 attack stat. Lowering the attack, I believe, along the way, which is quite nice. Honestly, for me, these guys are a floater no matter how good they are. I do want to see the damage reduction, though. They are tanking double-digit damage for normal hits when it comes to type disadvantage, which is quite nice. I believe we are going to get the transformation next turn, unfortunately. Because that's when we're versing the int phase. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's 5 turns when he appears. But we will see. Ready? I expect the transformation right now. Yep. A long loading screen meant it was the transformation. Absorb those pills. Bad message. So we are still able to see the enemy super attack, so I think that's a part of the start of the turn part. And the Android 13 only affects the attack and defense plus 70%. I might be wrong about that. And that also means I'm not too sure about the all allies attack and defense plus 30%. Anyway, we should have the damage reduction. We have 181,000 attacks. That actually, the Android 18 is the best support that we could have right here. Let's see how well we do here. And see how much we can tank a super attack for. 900,000 attacks, that closing into that 1 mil. I don't think we will be able to do that though. 769,000 damage. No crit yet. We should easily get 1,000,000 critical though. 72 damage for a super attack? What? What? Okay. That's actually insane. I'm speechless. I would have never expected that. I didn't check his defense stat, which I should have. But that was really nice. That was really good. Alright, we're going to take another super attack at the start there. That's good. That's good. And Dokkan mode is closing in. If we collect the right colored orbs, we should get it perfectly on the Android 14 and 15. Even the Golden Frieza took 13,000. Now, granted, I believe he's not in artificial life forms, so he doesn't get the extra boost. So, I mean, but still, he has damage reduction. He has a defense boost, 100%. 15,000. Still pretty good. Good comparison, I guess. Oh, we got a crit. Because we guaranteed that. Because we lowered the attack. I didn't know. Okay, on to the final phase. As you can see, the super attack is in the middle here. 70,000 defense, so around the same right there. Still get the damage reduction. Now, this is a stronger Rosé, so I'm expecting a little bit more damage taken when it comes to taking a super attack. Although, we are able to lower the attack of the enemy throughout this whole event, which is quite nice. Alright, tanking double digits. 883,000 attack stat. Let's get this crit one time. No, 649k. Alright, if we tank this for double digits damage, I would be so happy. I'm still confused of why we're able to see super attacks. Well, 3.5 is still pretty good. I'm still confused of why we're able to see super attacks when he's off rotation. If it's a glitch, that's cool. Alright, so our goal is not to do... and maybe I shouldn't have got the 18 key, but hopefully that's okay, doesn't kill. But the goal is not to get any colored orbs of the same type. I'm just a little scared of the fact that Cell can do a 18 key crit, and it's very hard to find an Android 13, so hopefully it doesn't do too much here. Okay, didn't kill. And he's healing. Great. Great, great, great. Alright, perfect. Perfect. So we should be able to get the Dokkan mode on not the best rotation, because Android 18 is right there with us right now. But at the very least, we have a support. So that's always nice, I guess. Alright, the final super attack. Let's see how well we can do here. Hoping for the critical for the last time for this video. You will see him back tomorrow, so maybe he will improve in tomorrow's showcase. But for now, let's at least get rid of these last 2 bars and a bit. Please not fast, though. Okay, so we missed one. We have 898,000 attack stat. Fingers crossed, 15 crits. Here we go. 1 million damage is guaranteed pretty much right here, but no crit, 1.3 million damage. In terms of both attack and defense, very, very impressive, very diverse. As long as you have Android 13, very usable unit. Got a lot of things going for him. Lowering attack, foreseeable enemy super attack, support. They're so good. They are so good. I think Target Goku is going to be one of my favorite teams. But we will see when I showcase them on the Infinite History event. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up the video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to leave in the top right poll. Do you guys think the Android 14 and 15 is worth the orbs? Let me know in that poll. But anyway, as always, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Stay busy. Peace out.